There are disadvantages that go along with corporations as well. One is that corporations have to follow more regulations than any other type of business, and that is because corporations are usually large and they can affect a lot of different people because stockholders have invested in these corporations. So there's usually more regulations they have to follow. Also, because the corporation is run by someone else and not the owners, it doesn't always act in the best interest of the owners. The owners may think, oh, this is an awful idea. You don't need to sell out to this other company, or you don't need to start this new line of clothing, or whatever. But the owners don't really have any say in the business, in the running of the business, and they have to go with what the board of directors decides to do with the business. Corporations also get taxed more. When the corporation makes money, that money gets taxed. And then when the owner receives profits, they also get taxed. So you have double taxation with corporation. You're going to pay more taxes with a corporation. And also, as I have mentioned before, the owners of a corporation have very little control over the business. If you look at the bottom of your notes, you're going to see some arrows. The first arrow talks about the typical size of a business. What you need to do is tell me which type of business goes in each of those blanks. So on the small end, would you put corporation there or sole proprietorship? And then look at the large end and figure out what goes in there. And you see partnership is in the middle. And same thing with the arrow on the bottom. You've got amount of liability. Which business has little liability, you would put that in the blank under little. And then which business has a lot of liability, you would put that business in the blank under where it says a lot. Now we're going to look at a few other terms that have to do with corporations that may end up on the test. The first one is incorporation. Incorporation means the act of forming a corporation. If you decide that you're going to turn your business into a corporation after it's been a partnership, then you would say we're incorporating. Also, we have a multinational corporation. That one's pretty easy to figure out. National, means one country. Multinational, multi means more than one. Therefore, a multinational corporation is a corporation that operates in more than one country across the world. Another word you'll hear probably a good bit in the news is a merger. A merger is when two or more corporations combine. One corporation may decide to buy out another corporation. And then the last thing is a stock. And a stock, which I've mentioned before, it's a piece of a corporation that a person can buy.